Okay. Are you going to say hi? Oh, is it? Okay. Why is it doing that then? Well, that's annoying.
Turn the camera sideways.
I guess. Is there a way to change it? Nope.
I don't think there is once you started.
All right. Hi, yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, there we go.
All right. Well, how do we switch it then? I don't know how to turn this.
Just like literally put it on its side. There you go.
No, it won't turn. Oh, I see. There.
All right, we're still in portrait mode, but I'm sorry.
Okay.
Real Mash is in the chat.
Okay, well. All my best laid plans there. Hi. Wasn't planning on doing it in portrait mode, but I fog. Yeah. Okay. Fog. All right. Well, that's what lives are for, right? Okay. So now that we've sorted that out, welcome to Foggy's Halloween Spooktacular. First of all, can everyone hear me okay? Is the microphone working? Yeah, what is it? Settle. Do you want that out of your way?
The microphone is working.
Okay, good. The microphone is working.
Welcome to Silver Hunter 59 as well.
Oh, cool. Hi, everyone. Foggy, are you gonna? Okay. What are we doing? Okay, come here. Good job. All right. So I guess we'll just jump in. A couple things to get started. I wanted to announce that you should all keep an eye on our community tab. We have a friend in the animal interspecies communication community who has developed a talking pets tarot deck. She just got the prototype back from the printer. She will be launching a Kickstarter very, very soon. And so we will be sharing that when it's available to share. And it's really cool. Fog is going to be the Ace of Cups. And I hope you'll take a look at it when it's available. Secondly, some of you are probably aware, once we cross the 1,000 subscriber threshold, we are partially monetized now on our channel. So that means we have the supers activated, which super thanks, super chat, all that sort of stuff. We're looking at memberships. We don't know what to do with memberships just yet. So if you have suggestions, please feel free to put them in the chat or into the comments below. So we can figure out how to make it worthwhile to turn them on. The big question here is like, what can we do that we can shoehorn in around editing normal videos and a full-time job and medical stuff and everything else. So that's kind of the considerations that we are thinking of. But if there's something that you think would be valuable and worth it for membership, just let us know. We are probably about, what was it, like 100 watch hours away from,
Yeah, about 100.
about 100 watch hours away from ad revenue. And once that happens, I honestly have no idea how much money that will bring in. You know, a lot or a little bit, even a little bit will help. To start with, we'll probably look at helping defray the cost of pet insurance for our girls. Because she is an older lady, she is not inexpensive to insure. So that cost is probably around, I think both of them together, around 80 to 100 a month. And so that's where we'll start, and then we'll kind of go from there. Not sure if I can expect even that much, especially to start with, but it will help. And so as we go along, that's where the money will be going, and then beyond that, not sure. Probably better equipment. So that's kind of where we're at right now. So why don't we start? We got a couple questions submitted in advance. Can you read those off to me?
Yeah, we have a few questions submitted by Real Mash, and if you have additional questions, just give them up in the chat, and I'll read them off, and we will address them. Because other than reading those questions off, we don't have much of a game plan.
Yeah, we don't have a plan other than answering questions. So please feel free to ask questions in the chat as you think of them.
All right. First question from Real Mash: does she use intentional button presses too?
Yes, sometimes we think so, but we're not sure. The tricky thing with she is that she uses it way less frequently and less consistently than Fog does. So, and I actually pulled a video recently, which I will be editing and uploading in the coming weeks as an example of this. There are some which we are pretty sure are definitely accidental. There are some which we are kind of thinking it's probably not accidental, but we're not positive. And because she's not super consistent, there's not really a pattern emerging. We don't have enough data, simply because she does it so infrequently. So, since the credo of teaching buttons is presumed competence, for those that we can distinguish as, for those that are accidental, that's accidental. But for the rest of them, presumed competence, we assume that she means it, and we respond appropriately. Because the worst thing that happens is that we are reinforcing the meaning of the word. So we'll see. I don't know if she'll ever get more active on the board than she is now, but stranger things have happened. There have been other pets in the talking pet community where the silent pet was silent for 2-3 years and then started to use the board on their own. So we'll see where it goes.
All right, second question. Could Foggy's eye be healed perhaps by an operation?
No. When we went to her most recent annual visit with the vet in fact said, as she was examining the eye, "Boy, that's a pretty useless eye, isn't it?" So it is pretty much damaged beyond repair. The only surgery that could do anything is an enucleation where they remove the eyeball completely. And at this point, it's not necessary. It would only be necessary if it were getting constantly infected, or otherwise painful for her. But it doesn't bother her at all. She's a perfectly happy cat. She just doesn't see out of her left eye. So at this point, there's nothing to do about it. We just leave it alone, and in the future, if it starts becoming painful for whatever reason, we can look at a surgery. But at this point, there's nothing to be done, and the surgery would be unnecessary.
That's it.
That's it. Any other questions? All right.
Do you want to tell the story of Fog and She? Do you want to?
Yeah. Are people talking in the chat? Not really. Okay. All right. So.
Real Mash says thank you for answering my questions.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
We really appreciate the support you've been giving the channel, Real Mash. You're one of the,
Yeah, thank you.
one of our star fans.
Super fan. All right. Foggy, do you want a treat? Treat? I think we can get She back here too. Oh, yeah.
When she hears the word treat, she might show up. Well, that's a yes.
Okay. All right, let's move the lantern. Foggy, come here. Yeah? This is the content you're here for, right? She treat?
I'll see if she'll. Is it getting cold again? Did Fog meet her friends to play?
There we go.
And this is Real Mash again.
Yes, it is getting cold starting today. We actually had a warm front come through the last couple days where it was like spring-like weather, 70 degrees Fahrenheit. I do not have instant math conversion in my head for Celsius, but really nice, quite warm weather, lots of rain. And now we have a cold front coming through, and I think it gets only up to 50 degrees today. So yeah, this is kind of the beginning of where it will be too cold for Fog to go outside anymore. But we did, one of Fog's favorite places is a pet store that is around the corner. The staff love her, and therefore she loves the staff. She gets lots of pets there, and they break out toys every once in a while and play with her. She gets to meet some customers and some dogs, and she's having a grand old time. So yeah, she gets to hang out with her friends. Yeah. And in fact, another upcoming video, I think it was just yesterday. She said, "Foggy friend worm kibble," which, absent some crucial context, sounds like nonsense, but the last few times she visited the pet store, they gave her some freeze-dried beef as a treat. So I think what she was saying is that she wanted to see her friends and play and have treats with them. So, yeah. More treat. Don't know where your sister went. I think your sister is sleeping.
Well, she has this uncanny ability to avoid cameras.
Yeah, she does.
She doesn't know what a camera is, but she's just very lucky in not being around when there's one in play.
Yeah, I mean, obviously she doesn't have a concept of what a camera is, but if we point a phone at her, she's like, nope, and out of there. She's like, nah, I'm going to stop whatever I'm doing that made you want to take a picture, and I'm going to leave the room. It is uncanny. There you go. Good girl. All right, let me squeeze it up from the bottom so we can get some more out. Yeah. Fog is just up from a nap, so Sniffle, sniffle, sniffle. Sniffle. Yeah, there's a little bit more. Yeah. There you go. Was that yummy? Good job. Okay, this one's all done. Love you. Nope. Are you gonna bonk the camera again? There you go. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, you gonna go see Dad? All right. Okay.
That's it.
All right. Well, that's fine. I mean, we don't need to drag this out if there's
Yeah.
nothing else.
Well, thank you all for coming and watching our live stream. Thanks again to Real Mash for asking so many questions, so many useful questions.
Yes.
We really appreciate it because we had no other content for this. But
Yeah, we were just here to answer questions, and that's cool.
All right. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you have any ideas about memberships, post them in the comments and let us know what you might find useful. and keep watching.
Yep. So once again, keep an eye on the community tab for that Talking Pets Tarot Kickstarter. We will share that when it's available to share. And yeah, ideas for memberships, let us know. All right. Thank you, everyone.